What's going on, guys? Coach Davino here. And this past summer, I got to sit down during a Hall of Fame induction ceremony weekend with the last 31 game winner, Denny McLain. And he sat down and talked to us about what it's like to pitch in the World Series and how important it is to have a good relationship with your catcher and both of you be on the same page before the game, during the game, and after the game in your preparation for the next games to come.
Fires a third strike past Mike Shannon. Julian Javier at bat, and he too looks at a third strike. Tiger manager Mayo Smith breathes a sigh of relief as the Cardinals fail to score.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 12-0 Detroit. Denny McLain struck him out. All out, and it's no runs. 1 hit.
Just did something you knows, didn't it? A 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2. Peta had a single in the second. Ricketts a pinch hit single in the third. Maris a bat hop single in the fourth. That's been it so far for St. Louis, and he struck him out. 1 away. Blaine pitching with 2 strikes and a curveball.
Our mentality when we approached the game was we would review the players who we were playing against that day. We really reviewed where we would pitch a guy if we were in trouble, especially the good guys. I mean, all the bad hitters that hit under 250, you didn't worry about them. I mean, they were just guys in the lineup. They had to have 9, and they put 5 guys that couldn't play dead. So, but you had to work your way around the Olivas and Killebrews and Mantles and Marises and guys like that. And that's where the game was fun. That's where the challenge was. I mean, that's the game that I really love to play. And it was just amazing how much you can get into it, especially if you're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, but the whole thing was keep your composure, slow the game down. Got to slow the game down if you're going to get out of trouble. And even if you got to screw around with timing and what have you, bottom line is it will happen for good things if you slow the game down. Because hitters get anxious too. The longer you keep a hitter in the box, the more of a chance he's going to make it out. Just the way it is. Fun. The World Series is no fun. Who would ever want to win the World? I mean, listen, that was the epitome of a major league career. I mean, everybody wants to be in a World Series. And the good thing about our World Series is we played the Cardinals. We won also. Yeah. But we beat Gibson in the 7th game. We knew we wouldn't. We knew we couldn't lose because they had no pitching. They had one guy, Gibson. And once we got rid of him, and we didn't really get rid of him until the 7th game. It was just downhill because every other game we were downhill, winning easily, early and easily. We had an all-star team. When you start talking about the guys that we had, and I know a lot of people won't remember this, but we had Freehand at catching, Norm Cash at first, Dickie McCullough, who probably was the least rated player in the history of the game. And then we had Willie Horton, Al Kaline, the greatest player I ever saw, Mickey Stanley and Jimmy Northup, and they all hit right at 300, all 6 of these guys. You can't lose with 6 guys hit 300. It was euphoria.
How's the atmosphere?
Well, it was fun. I mean, our club fucked around a lot, and I'm talking about out on the field.
Yeah.
And the guys, they had fun. They just had fun. I mean, Norm Cash would do his hide the ball trick from about once a week and pick the guy off at first. He'd hold the ball in his glove, and the guy would take 2 steps off first base, and Norm would yell out, "You're out!" Cash would probably get 7, 8 guys a year that way. Wow. It was funny.
All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something from it. This is great stories from one of the best in the game that pitched for a long time with the Detroit Tigers and pitched a lot of games each season and had a great winning record. Give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all new content coming out, baseball related, and until next time.